Okay, welcome back to the database part of this question paper of the May-June 2016 IGCSE ICT examination series. Okay, so without wasting time, let me just continue. Don't forget that we started the document production part, and we discovered that we need to complete the database before we can finish the document production part. So let's continue and see how the questions go and how everything ended. Okay, so you are now going to prepare some reports for the company. Make sure all currency values display the euro sign, okay, and add to 2 decimal places. Okay, so using a suitable database package, import the file J216 add spots. Okay, so use the feed names and data types below. Okay, so we are using Access is our database package, so I'll just open Access. Okay, so I'll select blank database. Alright, it's very important that you browse to your work area. This is very important, so I'll browse to my work area. I'm inside here, so I'm going to create this inside the work area. So I'll click on OK and I click create. Okay, so normally it comes with this default table 1. I don't need this table, so I'll just right click and I say close all. Okay, so using a suitable database, import the file. So let me quickly do that. So let's import. So to import the file, you go to external data, source, new data source. So we say from file, select text file, because your file is in comma separated value, so it's a text file. Okay, so I browse the file, browse to my desktop, browse to my work area. We are importing hotspot. So hotspot, so I will select this, click on open, so click on OK. Alright, click next. So first row contains feed name, so I'll make sure that is checked, which is very important. Click next. Okay, so I'll click on advanced to set the data type. Set the data type to advanced. Alright, it's very important the date order, you change it to DMY, day month year. That is very important. Then the data type says text number, so let's do that. Text number. This number I will just change it to integer. Change it to integer. You can see it's integer here. Then location is text. Residential is boolean. So location is text, which is correct. Residential is boolean, so I'll change it to yes or no. Cost is they said number here, but it's actually going to be currency. Cost, so I will change it to currency here. Duration is what? Duration is number, so I'll just quickly change it to integer. Just use simple integer. Integer is enough to handle the data in those fields, so that's why I'm changing it to integer. Okay, so that's fine. So I click on OK. So I'll click on next. Now, did they say we should include the primary key? Yes. So they set the course code field as primary key, so I'm going to set it as primary key. So choose a primary key. Course code is already selected, so you leave that. So click next. There's no other thing to do here. You just click finish. Okay, and click close. Alright, so that's the table. So quickly double click to see the table. Alright, now you can see that residential is actually displaying in text box. This is not what they said. They said it should display in as yes or no, so we are going to correct that. And remember, they said all currency values should display this, and in 2 decimal places, so we have to change that. So I'll go to home, design view. All right, currency should be euro. Okay, currency should be euro. Yes. Then in 2 decimal places, so select 2 decimal places. Then also residential should be yes or no, and make sure it is not checkbox, change it to text box. Alright, so I'll save. Okay, is there any other thing we need to change there? Duration is number, so we've done this. So everything is set here now. Everything is set here. Say save the data, so I just click on save now. The next thing they say we should do is to take screenshots. They say take screenshot evidence showing the feed names and data types used in the table. Place in evidence 5. So I will just take screenshot like this. Alright, please make sure you show the primary key. Make sure you show the primary key. This is the primary key here, so I'll copy and place it under evidence 5. Evidence 5. So I can reduce it a bit, just enough so that when it is printed it's still clear. When it is printed it is clear, so don't over reduce it so that when it is printed it's not very clear. Just try and adjust it a bit, but not too much, so that when you print it it's clear. Okay, alright, so the next thing is to step number 21, create a data entry form which we include all feed from the export table. Use a drop down menu in location feed to accept only Cornwall, Highland, Scotland, Wales and France. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. So go back to, okay, so everything is reading fine here. So you need to close this, so just save and close. Each time you want to create a new object in Access, you have to close all the tables that are opened. So I'll close all. Okay, so we are creating a form, and that form will include all feeds from the export table and have a drop down. And have a drop down. The location feed should be a drop down. Okay, so I'm going to create a form wizard. We're going to use all the feed from export table, so I'll just take all of them. Alright, click on next. Okay, columnar, leave it at columnar. So at this point, what title would you want your form to have? I can say include all feed from export form. You can say add sport data entry form. Okay, so I can do that. Select design, modify the form design, and click on finish. So that is that. Just close this feed list. So that's the form. That's the form. Let me try to adjust this a bit. As a form. Okay, they gave us an assignment here. They said we should make the location feed to accept only this as a drop down. So what we do here is, please you can rewind this video over and over again and check. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to delete this location feed. I'm going to delete it. Press shift to let the other side and delete. So to create, I'm going to create a new feed. This time I'm going to use under the form design. Under form design, I'm going to use combo boss. Alright, I'm going to use combo boss. So I'll click on combo boss and try to draw a new feed. Okay, so we say I want combo boss to get values from another table. No, I want to type the value that I want, because they told us the value. These are the values. They told us the values. So I will quickly do that. So next, now this is where I'm now going to type the value. The first one is Conwo. So I will type Conwo. Please 100% accuracy. It's very CORNWA. So Conwo. The next one is Highland. So Ireland. The next one is Scotland. This is when you're typing, please be very sure for your typing. You can cross check. Then we have Wales. We have Wales also. We have Wales, and we have France. We have France. So we have France. Please make sure that you are correct. Conwo, CORNWALL. So Wales. Okay, so that is that. So once is that, one column is selected, so I'll click on next. Now remember this value for later. You know, store the value in this field. So which field? That is the location field. Should be stored in the location field. So I'll click on next. The label should be location. Location. So I'll click on finish. Alright, so the field is back, but this time it's going to be with a drop down. It's going to be with a drop down. It's going to be with a drop down this time. So let me just adjust like this. Let me just adjust like this. Okay. So if I go to form view, yes, if I go to form view and I click on, you can see the drop down. Right, you can see the drop down already done. So you can watch this video, you can rewind and see what I did. You can rewind and see what I did. Okay, so let me go back to design view. Is there any other thing they say we should do there? Is there place in your evidence document screenshot to show the drop down menu and how you have limited data entry to 5 value only. That's this 5 value. Okay, so so we need to take screenshots. We need to take screenshots. Say take screenshots. Place in your evidence document screenshot to show the drop down menu. Okay, so I need to go back to form view. So I need to take screenshot of this. I need to take screenshot of this. So I'll just screenshot like this. I'll just screenshot like this. Let me adjust to this point. So copy evidence 6. So I'll go to evidence 6 and paste. Also, this is not all. And adjust this a bit. This is not all the screenshot we should take. It said how to show how the drop down menu and how you have limited it. So how do we limit it? We limit from the design view. From the design view, let me go to properties. So okay, I need to show, we need to be able to edit item list. Yes, so this is it. So you need to be able to show this. You need to be able to show this. So I will copy this like this. Okay, so place it also under evidence 6. So try to adjust, format textual true. I can take this up. Okay, this one text, make it also. So I'll take this. Your evidence document is very important. That, oh my. So maybe I should just, okay. So I want to be able to drag it to, okay. So okay, so this is fine like this, so okay, so yes, so this is the drop down menu, and this is how we limited it to these 5 items. Okay, so now add the phone record to Hotspot using your form. Add it to the Hotspot using your form. So to add all this using your form, so I'll need to go back to form view. Now form view, please don't just start to add like this. If you do that, you are going to override the record. This record that is already showing you override it. So what I'm going to do, I'll click on, if you check down here, you see blank new record. So I'll click on blank new record. Okay, click on blank new record, then I enter this data. Course code, please, when you are typing, make sure you do it 100% accurate. Then activity is Zapcat. Type is water. Rating is 4. Type is water, and rating is 4. So type 4 there. And location is Cornwall. So put Cornwall there. Residential is yes, so I'll change it to yes. Cost is 471. Cost is 471, and duration is 6. So 471, duration is 6. So once I'm done, I just save. So I've added this. You can see that the value has changed to showing to display the appropriate symbol in 2 decimal places. Okay, so that is that. So I'll save. Please don't just quickly go away from here, because they will ask you to take screenshot anytime you enter data into a form. Please always make sure that you wait to see the next step, because otherwise, if you move away from here to take screenshot of this thing, you will now begin to search for it, and that can take you some time off your off your total examination time, which is no good. So you can see now, place in your evidence document screenshot showing this data in your form. So I'm going to take screenshot of this now. Just take screenshot of this like this. Okay, so we copy and go to my evidence document. That's evidence 7. So I paste there, adjust. Okay, so that's the data in the form. Okay, so please evaluate your design. Evaluate the design of your form entry. This one is 2 mark. Type the evaluation of your data entry form into your evidence document. Using no more than 50 words. It says you should evaluate the design entry of the form. So if you check your form, you can see that I actually changed it to give it a proper heading. Initially the form does not have a proper heading, so I can go and type that. I can say the form does not have a suitable title and need to be given one. Okay, the form does not have a suitable title and need to be given one. Yes. The field names are not clear enough and needs okay, the field names so and needs to be made bold, and bigger. Okay, alright, then also I can say the form does not have navigation buttons and this can make the form more easier to use. Okay, so you can just evaluate the form like this, type what is lacking in the form, and give a suggestion of the solution to improve on the form. Okay, so you can see this is 44 words. Say not more than 50 words. So this is already 44 words. So that's fine. So don't waste your time. Okay, so that's for step number 23. Now step number 24, import the file J216 rating as a new table in your database. Set the activity rating field as a primary key. Create a one-to-one relationship as a link between the rating table. Okay, let's quickly do that. So before we do this, I will save, then close all the objects. So I'll go to external data, from file. We are importing the rating table. So that's what we are importing here. So I'm going to so browse, we are importing this rating table. So select, so click on next. First row contain field names. What could be the data type for this? The data type, you say set the activity rating field as the primary key. They didn't specify the data type here. They didn't specify the data type. We need to open the field and see. We need to open the table and see what is there. So let's check. Activity rating is 1, 2. So that can be numbered. Level, this can be text. Description can be text. So description can be long text. So let's please don't save it. So go to advanced, change to DMY, don't forget. Activity rating, so I'll just select integer. Description is already saying text, so that's fine. Text level should be text, so that's okay. To next, so I'll go to next. Now choose they say we should make activity rating as the primary key, so that's the primary key already taken. So I'll click on finish. I'll click on finish, so I'll click close. Alright, so that's the table imported. That's the table imported. Then he said we should create a one-to-one relationship as a link between the rating field in the hotspot table and the activity rating field in the J216 rating table. So I'll close this. I'll close this. Close all. I'll close all. So I'll go to create. Now, sorry, I'll go to database tools. Now I need to create a relationship. So I'll go to database tools. So click on relationship, add the add the hotspot table and add the rating table. Close this. So make sure you expand all the fields. It said the relationship should be a link between the rating table, the rating field in the hotspot table, to the activity rating in the rating table. So I will go from rating field. So I will just drag from this to the activity rating. So create. So that's it. Created. Then place evidence document screenshot showing the relationship between the two tables. So I'll just right click on this line, click on edit relationship, and try to take screenshots of everything. And you can see this is one-to-many relationship. So I will take a screenshot. Like this. Okay, so place in my evidence document, evidence 9. So that, try to adjust a bit. Okay, that's done. Okay, so now we're going to create a report. So I'm going to come back to start the report. So I'm going to pause the video here and start again. So please make sure you follow this video part by part. After the previous part, you follow the next one so that you can understand all the steps and be able to follow up with every solution that has been provided through the video. So thank you very much.